Coming from CNBC, Nexus Data Centers in advanced talks to secure $15 billion for Google-backed Anthropic data center. So yeah, the credibility of the AI companies appears to be getting worse by the day, and more people seem to be having to co-sign on their effing leases because nobody actually believes this whole AI disaster is going to end in anything other than an AI disaster. So I've been talking about the backstopping lately, and this is again, it's really weird doing these videos where just something will pop up, just like a little weird thing will pop up. And I'll just throw it out there like, oh, this is something that we should be a little concerned about. And then we'll see more, and then more, and then more, and then more, and then you're more. You're like, oh wow, I honestly didn't know this is where we were going. So I talked about this before with Anthropic and AMD. So AMD apparently is buying about $5 billion of equity into Anthropic. And the idea was, or is, I suppose, that Anthropic will then use that $5 billion in cash to then buy AMD equipment. So that is the normal circular financing idiocy that we all know and despise. But that's nothing new at this point in time. That's been going on for a couple of years now. The thing that caught my eye, though, was that Anthropic is going to be renting data center space from a data center from a subsidiary of SoftBank. So SoftBank, I don't know how to explain SoftBank. SoftBank is SoftBank. Whenever SoftBank shows up, you know that's the time to leave the party, right? Anyway, so there's a subsidiary of SoftBank that apparently builds data centers. Anthropic is going to be renting a data center from that subsidiary, which again, SoftBank seems to be completely AI pilled. Anthropic is supposed to be $1 trillion AI company. So you would think that was a bit of a nothing burger. Okay, Anthropic is just going to rent data center space. But what's interesting in that particular article is that it came out that AMD was going to be backstopping Anthropic's lease to that data center. And essentially in the corporate world, what we talk about when we talk about backstopping is it's more or less like co-signing. So like if you're 18 years old and you want to go rent an apartment, most likely you don't have enough credit to be able to rent an apartment on your own. So you get your parents to co-sign for you so that if you bail on the rent, the apartment can legally go after your parents, right? So backstopping is basically corporate jingo for that. That's what's going on. And so we saw this. So AMD was going to be backstopping Anthropic. And again, but there's this $5 billion deal. And it's like, okay, like this is weird. This is something that we should keep our eye on. But whatever. Probably never going to hear about this again. And the weird part was, like a day or two later, we find that Nvidia is going to be backstopping OpenAI leases to the tune of $250 billion. So basically, OpenAI is going out there to rent to data center space. Nobody apparently trusts their creditworthiness. So Nvidia is literally backstopping their leases to the tune of $250 billion. And to be clear, this isn't for NVIDIA chips. This isn't for NVIDIA services. This isn't for NVIDIA hardware. It is $250 billion being allocated simply to cover the leases if OpenAI fails. Which is ugly because there's an additional like $300 billion in financing. So it's $250 billion in backstop and then an additional $300 billion in financing that NVIDIA is going to give OpenAI so OpenAI can then buy NVIDIA equipment. And you're like, wait a minute. So Anthropic needs a cosigner from AMD, and now OpenAI needs a cosigner from NVIDIA. That's going to be ugly. And that's where we see now we go back to Anthropic. And apparently Anthropic needs the cosigner from Google, right? Morgan Stanley is a lead banker engaging in advanced talks to lend $15 billion to Nexus Data Centers to build out a large AI infrastructure project for Anthropic. Nexus Data Centers will use the capital to develop a data center campus in Hubbard, Texas. As part of the deal, Google agreed to backstop Anthropic with its investment-grade credit rating, the person said. So now, so Morgan Stanley is lending $15 billion to Nexus Data Centers to build out this facility. But then on top of that, Google needs to essentially co-sign on the lease for Anthropic to actually be able to move into that facility. And this is where I talk about the real world of business, of don't listen to what people say. right? I'm going to tell you something shocking. People can say whatever the fuck it is that they want, and it's not that doesn't necessarily have a damn thing to do with reality. And that's one of the things. I talk about this a lot with optics. And one of the big problems you have, especially with CEOs, is optics. They need to do things, but they're worried about what the investors will think. They're worried about what their vendors or employees or whatever else will think. And so they will use interesting words to explain what they're doing, right, in order to shift the optics, right? So as I always say, don't listen to people's words. They can say what the fuck it is that they want. Listen, or basically listen to their actions. See what they're actually doing, right? And then when I talk about the AI disaster, the AI fraud, the AI bubble, or whatever else, you sit there and you're like, but look, Sam Altman says OpenAI is $1 trillion company. Like Dario says whatever else. Like look at what all these people are saying. But what I want you to understand is what we are now seeing in the news, and what I haven't. And look, maybe it's biased. To be clear, maybe it's biased. I haven't seen this in the news before. I haven't seen them talking about this before. What we are now seeing in the news is that the data centers are now questioning the credit worthiness of the premier AI companies in the United States. They're not questioning the credit worthiness. They're essentially demanding co-signers. And so the data centers are demanding co-signers out of AMD, out of Nvidia, now out of Google. That's saying these are the people that are building the data centers, and that shows how much trust they actually have in the customers that are going to be renting those data centers, which means they don't have a whole fucking hell of a lot of trust, right? And I've talked about this before, like one of the articles was really interesting. So these AI data centers, right? So what we've been told is that these AI data centers should be printing money, right? You build an AI data center, depreciation for the data center is 6 years, 10, God knows what the depreciation cycle is at this point in time, but they should just be printing money. But then what we've been seeing is that more and more of the data center companies are being sold outright. Like either majority share is being sold or the entire fucking, not even a data center is being sold. The data center company is being sold. And I'm like, that's weird. Again, like if you have a goose that's laying golden eggs, wouldn't you just keep that fucking goose forever? Like if I had a goose that was laying golden eggs, motherfucker, I would die with that goose. That goose would sleep in the bed with me. That goose, I would be taking that goose out for walks. I would never let that motherfucking goose out of my sight, right? I would never part with that goose. It's a goose that lays golden eggs. And again, that's what we've been hearing from these data centers, right? They are just printing cash. So if they're just printing cash, and they basically should print cash infinitum, and then once they're up and running, to be clear, once they're up and running, it should be, relatively standard to keep them up and running. Again, they're data centers. Like once this shit is up and running, again, that's one of the big things. Like the whole question about economic impact in areas is it may require 2,000 people to build a data center and then like 20 to support it once it's built, and that's real, right? So if you have this infrastructure that once it's built, it doesn't require much to maintain it, and it's supposed to be printing cash, wouldn't you by and large just keep that? I'm not saying not onesie twosies, right? I'm sure one company wants to sell out or one founder wants to sell out or whatever else. But when you see a number of these data center companies all trying to exit the space, right? The owners trying to exit the space, when we're told that they have one of the most valuable assets on planet Earth, it makes you start questioning what is actually going on with the space. And now we're seeing that the data centers basically demanding co-signers for OpenAI and Anthropic. I think it's showing you, in fact, how tenuous the data center business actually is right now. And so we'll see where this goes from here. Again, when I was talking about back again, I talked about that video that did that video about AMD and the $5 billion in the backstop. I really thought the backstop component was just me being a little bit overzealous. It was like, oh, this is an interesting idea to talk about with my viewers. It's an interesting idea to explain why this is concerning. But look, maybe I'm being overzealous on it. Maybe I'm overemphasizing this a little too much to get my point across. And now I'm like, oh, maybe I underemphasized it. So what do you think about this? What do you think about OpenAI and Anthropic needing co-signers for their data center leases? How comfortable does that make you about the AI space? Put your thoughts down below. If you like these episodes, do remember they're on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Link is down below. If you want to follow me on LinkedIn, there's a link down there too. With that, see y'all later.